MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the finale of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Zach Wheeler gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we'll look at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Quinn is right there, 1 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know they've got to hope that Ender Inciarte's struggles don't last long. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production and a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Charlie Morton gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do, He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
1-2, here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. Swanson scoops it up. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Batting second, no left fielder, Andrew.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
First pitch of the at-bat. Andrew McCutchen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the 1st inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home 1st.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Barehanded for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Acuna digs in now. His career line against Wheeler. He brings with him a .313 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Coming on is McCutchen, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't full for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Popped him up. Hoskins is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And that's the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Morales. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't.
Oh, and he misses it. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run, as runners will stick at first and third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ozzie Albies is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Yanked on the ground down the line. The second for one on the first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Gene Segura. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it, and that retires the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inciarte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Quinn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him.
The right fielder, number 13.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Gonna need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 1-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher.
Infield in the
Andrew.
overshift here. Now the pitch.
Knapp.
Andrew Knapp is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Now another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting in.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the infielder slash utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Roman Quinn would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snicker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate, William Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Segura ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The third baseman, number 2, Jonathan Morales.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Morales. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And good for him. Jonathan Morales has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Charlie Morton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 the count now. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Misses, ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Roman Quinn. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Phillies strand 1. They're down 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Gene Segura. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses inside 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Knapp. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners on first with one down. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Acuna going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Torreyes manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
first pitch on its way. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Ronald Acuna is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Roman Quinn. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. (2-0) to the Phillies center fielder. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. A ball and no strikes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and McCutchen has himself a base hit.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, Dero. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up there, please, Sal?
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-0. Grounded weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Tyler Massett enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Massett.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll go to the bag for 1. Chopped up the line to first. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. In now, William Contreras. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Jonathan Morales stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now that's popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Travis d'Arnaud will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
And a ball 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, d'Arnaud hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jacob Webb gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia. The catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Freeman waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson picks it up, and the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Alec Bohm will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Alec Bohm.
Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Philadelphia. They're up 3-2. Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Archie.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Change up low, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Ender Inciarte is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming on is McCutchen, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
I'm set with the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line drive to center field. Quinn will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike 3. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail 3-2. Christian Pache will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field.
Said
Number 14, Christian Pache.
he's set. Here it comes. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Andrew McCutchen comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2. We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch.
No, inside.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Lined into right, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He's set. The 3-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Up next for
Nate Jones answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. JT Realmuto will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Right there for strike 1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Here's the 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. JT Realmuto will stay in the ball game. So Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now here it comes. Dansby Swanson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, William Contreras. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Final strike for the Braves. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Wheeler earns win number 7 on the season. Roberto Osuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final